Today we're going to be testing to see whether or not homemade really is the best way to prepare your Thanksgiving sides. And we're going to do that on CtrlC.
No, you're not seeing a food-induced coma illusion. My name is Donald, and this is my twin brother, Matt.
Hey, so every Thanksgiving, when we think about Thanksgiving food, everybody thinks about the turkey.
The dry, massive meat in the middle of the table.
Exactly. And everybody forgets about the sides, and they push the sides off to, well,
the side.
And that's not fair. And today we're going to make it right. Today we're going to bring the sides back to center stage.
Where they belong.
Exactly. And we're going to be tasting to see whether or not homemade really is the best way to prepare these sides.
Does your mama really know best?
And so we're going to take homemade each round, and we're going to be competing against other ways to prepare that side.
And along the way, at the beginning of each round, we're going to take some time to give thanks to some influential Christians in our studies and in our lives.
Exactly. But I don't know about you. I'm getting hungry. I'm ready for some sides.
Let's do it. All right, welcome to round one. As you can see, we have 3 different stuffings in front of us. But before we get started, we're going to give a little thanks. Matt, who are you thankful for?
Absolutely. So there's been a Christian philosopher and apologist that has been extremely influential in my life, especially as a Christian philosopher and apologist. And his name is William Lane Craig. You can find material on him online. Go to his website, reasonablefaith.com. And the book I highly recommend if you're getting into apologetics is Reasonable Faith, or for those who are just starters, On God.
All right, thank you for that. So do you want to start with maybe this one over here closest to me, since I'm talking?
Sure.
Let's give it a try.
Okay. I'm really interested. I love stuffing. It's fine. I think people either love stuffing or they don't like it.
Now, I noticed that none of these have cranberries in them, and I really like my stuffing with cranberries.
It's okay.
I like it. You can taste the vegetables, and the vegetables, you can see the vegetables in this one.
This one looks a little bit more mushed together. But I kind of like my stuffing mushed together.
And this one looks more like a normal stuffing. This one almost looks like a cornbread. I don't think it is, but it looks like it.
This is stuffing I know.
This is herbier.
Yeah.
And
I like your word, herbier.
And it does have a familiar flavor. I think I already have an idea about that one.
Yeah. I would have to say I don't think that's homemade, because that does have a very familiar taste to it.
All right. So we'll try this last one over here.
This last one has big, hard pieces.
This one's pretty rustic. I like that. This looks like a really good piece. Get some crunchies.
Looks fancy. That's got a lot of good flavor to it. Like it almost has like a meaty flavor to it. Like it just got pulled out of the turkey.
Yeah, I like it because it has the herbiness of this one, but it also has a lot more texture than the rest of these. These two are just mush.
Yeah.
Where this one, you get the texture, but you also get the flavor from the other two.
Yeah.
So I'd say we'll pick our pick. I think my favorite is going to be this one right here.
Likewise. I think really it was like, okay, better, best.
I agree.
In my mind. And so I guess we'll count 3 to 1 and say what we think is homemade. Though I think we both know.
I think we both agree on this. But we'll just do it anyways. 3, 2, 1. All right, we get the thumbs up, meaning we were correct.
All right, so what we have here is obviously potatoes, mashed potatoes. But before we guess which one we think is homemade, Don, who are you thankful for?
The person I'm really thankful for played a significant role in my growth as a Christian, really challenged me. And that person is Nik Ripken.
Okay.
He was a missionary over in Somaliland during their civil war, and he wrote a book called The Insanity of God, and really challenged me in my outlook.
All right. So, are you ready to try? How about we try the one in front of me this time? Since we started over there, we'll start over here.
That works. And to be honest, as we get started and we go into this, I really have no clue.
I don't either. They all have very similar. I mean, I can see some differences. Like this one seems slightly different color, and this one seems like maybe more buttery or something. But otherwise, there's nothing really clear indicated to me.
Now, I ate her before you, so I can say this. That tastes like mashed potatoes.
Wow.
It tastes like good mashed potatoes.
I don't know. I mean, I think they taste like mashed potatoes, but I've eaten enough box mashed potatoes in my life to tell you that is box flakes.
I'll take your word on it.
I might end up eating my words, but I'm pretty sure that it's box.
Okay. So we'll try this one. So we know kind of what you think. This one seems kind of yellow looking.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mm. That's disgusting.
Like, I want to like it, and then some other flavors happen that make me not want to like it. But yeah, there's the aftertaste on that one's not good at all.
Yeah. Something artificial about it.
These
Like very creamy.
they do, and
That potato wing. I mean, you can even like feel the potato wing bites in there.
yeah,
That's
this probably
definitely
tastes the most like potatoes than anything else.
good. Yeah. All right, I mean, I think time to vote on what we think is our favorite. I mean, honestly, obviously, this one is,
Yeah, let's just put that back there.
I think this is a decent box decent box of mashed potatoes, but I think these are in fact flakes.
Or we haven't picked our favorite yet.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm saying I don't mind flakes, but ultimately this tastes authentic. It tastes real. It tastes like potatoes. So I think this still is going to be my favorite.
I agree. I think this is my favorite as well.
Well, we'll go ahead and vote what we think is homemade. I think we both kind of got an idea on here. 3, 2, 1, right here.
Homemade, right here.
You got it.
All right.
All right, welcome to round 3. As you can see, we have 3 different green bean casseroles in front of us. But before we continue, Matt, can you tell us someone you're thankful for?
Yeah, so someone else I'm thankful for who's been highly influential in my life, again, especially as I've grown intellectually as a Christian, has been R.C. Sproul. He is a teacher, a preacher, a theologian, philosopher, Christian apologist. I mean,
He's it all. Man.
Yeah, he's all in one pack. He's the whole package.
Yeah. Well, let's start with the middle one since we've done the sides.
Yeah.
So let's check out this little one.
Tell you what though, this one here is lacking those.
Yeah, that one looks suspicious.
Sus.
Sorry. Sorry, I gotta get my language straight.
Sorry. This is got a long green beans. That's good. It has a hint of freshness to it, to me.
It does, It doesn't taste like the normal green bean casserole that you kind of get that's just shoved out really quick last minute.
All right. What do you want to try? This one or this one?
That one scares me, so let's end on a high note. Hopefully a high note, and do that one last. Let's do this one.
I almost lost another chunk of food.
So these green beans are a bit shorter. There's the fried onions aren't as obvious.
It's not bad. Like you said, it looks kind of scary. It doesn't have that traditional flavor I'm used to. but
No, outside of the green beans, it doesn't have much flavor at all.
Yeah. All right. Let's try this one over
The
here.
topping on this one is a little strange.
Very, very crispy. That's. I'm trying to just grab a single bite here.
So, those green beans, those green beans have no texture.
No, but that's the green bean
No.
casserole that I know and love. All right, well, let's go ahead and vote what we think our favorite is. I think my favorite actually is this one over here. What's your favorite?
Really, my favorite is this one in the middle.
Okay.
I think the green beans are fresher, and I think the topping doesn't taste burnt.
Okay. All right. Well, we are going to, I guess, put our vote on what we think is a homemade. And 3, 2, 1. This one, so this one I do think is a homemade. I think So Rachel, are we right?
Correct?
Yes.
All right. I figured this was homemade because the freshness of the green beans. But just to be honest, this is the green bean casserole that I know and love, and I guess I like the.
So, how do you like your doghouse prepared?
Homemade. All right. So now we're in round 4. This is, as you can tell, apple pie. But before we start digging in to these delicious looking pies, Donald, who is another person that you're thankful for?
Well, this person I'm thankful for, you won't be able to find a book on the shelf from him. Okay. But he was really influential in making me who I am today, and I'm not even sure if he realizes it. His name is Ty Green. He currently serves as a pastor, and he was one of the first people to see something in me that I didn't see, and that was the ability for leadership. And he gave me some of my first opportunities to lead in a small camp called Moglog, Men of God, Women of God. And that really helped shape so many things in my life going forward. So I really am thankful for him.
Cool. All right. So we can go ahead and dig into these pies. But I want to say, first off, that if you can't tell on camera that I'm going to turn these just a slight bit. Like this, the filling is very different, especially in this one compared to these other two. And they're almost kind of lined up like light, medium, dark. So I think that's really interesting.
We can start with the light one over here.
All right. Right. Let's see.
And I know you don't have smell-o-vision. We haven't perfected that yet, but I really get the smell of cinnamon right now.
That's very cinnamony. Wow. I don't know if I taste the apple. I taste cinnamon.
To me, and it doesn't even taste like real cinnamon, really, or something. It tastes like cinnamon-scented candle.
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
Yeah, neither do I. Hopefully it's not the homemade.
I trust Rachel enough to that's not the homemade.
That's true. I guess we'll go to this next one.
Yep.
Medium.
Make sure I get some of that filling.
Oh, much better.
Yeah. Put some whipped cream on that, and that's perfect.
Yeah.
That is an apple pie. The apples still have a little bit of a slight bite to them.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that. When he puts his fork in it, you hear it. There's a crispiness to that. The apple taste to cinnamon ratio is really well balanced. That's a good apple pie, and it's good crust too.
I agree. Yeah, this one's the darkest one.
Come to the dark side.
Now, what does dark mean? We will find out, I guess.
trouble getting my apple pie. Go on.
So while he struggles with that, that has almost a caramelly flavor to it. I really like that, actually. That's different.
And the apples also have a little bit of crisp to them as well.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much as this one, but that one's still got a good flavor, good crisp. I like it. All right, so we'll vote on our favorites first. So my favorite is actually this middle one.
Actually, I think I'm gonna buck tradition, and I think this one is my favorite.
Okay. So now it's going to be the question is, what do we think is homemade?
I think this is an easy one. So
Yeah.
we'll go in 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Really?
yeah. I think this one over here is homemade. I think the darker apples kind of give it away.
No, I think the crisper apples give it away for me.
Matt's right.
Really?
Right. I feel kind of bad not picking my wife's homemade apple pie.
But it's interesting because we both picked the one that wasn't our favorite.
Yeah. All right. Well, now, of course, this is Thanksgiving, so make sure you take some time to be thankful, especially if you have had somebody influential in your life, in your Christian walk. Make sure to say thank you to them. Also, make sure to check out some of the resources that we mentioned, the people that we have influenced us, that we were thankful for, and you can find more information about them in the description part of the video.
And remember to like and subscribe to make sure that you don't miss out on any of our other videos. We have a really great Christmas video coming up here a little bit later.
It really helps us out.
It really does. It really does. And in the comments, who are you thankful for? Who's someone who's been really influential in your walk, in your faith?
And then also comment in the section, what is your favorite Thanksgiving side, and did we even mention it? I mean, there's a ton of Thanksgiving sides we didn't mention.
You know, pecan pie.
Don't even get me started with pecan versus pecan. There's macaroni and cheese. I'm pretty sure that somebody, with their pitchfork and torches, ready to burn us at the stake for night, trying macaroni and cheese on Thanksgiving.
Cornbread.
Yeah, Southern.
Unfortunately, this video could not be 12 hours long, and I'm not sure that our stomachs...
Or my wife.
That's true. That's true.
All right. But with that said, I think that's all.
All right. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.